It is time to get this party started, y'all. Deer season needs to be here quick, fast, and in a hurry. Gonna get back in here on this beautiful property I've been privileged to hunt and refresh some mineral licks. And they've really been hitting this area. Got those tree roots exposed pretty good there. Alright, you can see the trophy rock there in the foreground, and I have had yet to use the Big & J product, so I just spread it around the entire site. First year for that stuff. I've had a stand in this tree before. It's been a few years. I have killed a deer or two out. I consider putting another one here this year. Here's kind of a general little shot for you here. The secluded part of the property. Really nice little spot back here. Alright, we're heading out here to a couple more mineral sites I've had for years. And one of them I'm going to end up putting a camera out on. Yeah, I think we'll head down that away first. It's probably a couple 100 yards of that one. I'll be packing in the mineral rock and the Big & J. Alright, I'm down here in the second mineral site I'm going to refresh. A lot of deer activity down here. I've got a stand southeast of here about 40 yards. Give you a little spin around the area here. There's the mineral lick before I've refreshed it. It's getting pretty big. I like to keep the trophy rocks up on relatively high ground. I think it makes them last longer. Keep them out of the drink there. I moved it south just a shade. Those deer like to play soccer with these things. And on this site, I decided to encircle the mineral lick site here with the Big & J product so it wouldn't end up getting wet down in the mushy stuff. Alright, we'll pick up the wrappers and that sack and we'll head on to the next one. No, on second thought, we don't want any wrappers around here. We is all just a bunch of dumb, stupid, redneck country folk down here in Cache County, and we like our country music. Now, you guys know that isn't true. You know I'm all over the spectrum when it comes to music. Let's get out of here. Oh, something for my daughter, Rebecca here. This property, as you know, sweetheart, is loaded with wildflowers. This next site we can actually drive a little closer to. So that is what we shall do. Wanna come with me? Down this grade a little bit. I've killed 5-6 deer out of this stand I'm going to here. All bow kills. How do you like those potatoes? Or potatoes? Alright, one more site. Show you the peak of the stand. And then we'll get the camera up and get out of here. Alright, I just mounted the Bushnell trophy cam so I can get some pictures and video of this site. But I want to show you the geography of this here. Look what these deer do. This is one of my oldest sites on the property. You can see that camera in the background. The elevation has dropped considerably since I put this mineral lick in years ago. Simply put, eventually it will look like a meteorite hit this area. How big that is. Alright, I just cleared off a spot right in front of the camera for the trophy rock for some good close-ups of those antlers. And then I'm going to spread the Big & J product across the remainder of the site. Now here in Missouri, we are permitted to hunt over mineral licks, salt licks, those sorts of products, but we cannot hunt over livestock feed. I believe that the way the deer gobble stuff up, that this Big & J product will be gone well in advance of the season opening on September 15th. And we're going to roll around here so you can see the stand site. I've killed 5-6 deer out over the years with my bow, about 20 yards south. Well, that pretty much wraps up this outing. The plan is here in about a month or so to get back out here and trim out some shooting lanes and pull the card on the camera. Beautiful property. I'm so thankful to have been able to use it for the past several years. Venison burgers. It's what's for lunch.